those of you that are new to our team marketing, new to the Sherlock, if you haven't seen this dynamic lady in action, you are in for some tremendous insight and promotional ideas and inspiration to build your business. She is one of the best of the best in the Sherlock and in direct sale, referral-based marketing, or multi-level marketing. So thanks again for Lou for all that you do, Miss Lou Smith. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, she has a powerful, wonderful last name. No relations, but man, I really love that last name. But enough of Lou's last name. As you stated, this is Dr. Michael Smith Sr. On this time and on this side, this is where we have our team call. This is how we give you inspirations for the week oncoming. We give you information that you're going to need to help build and brand your own business, your own franchise within the Shopping Sherlock. So what we like to do is to share some information with you and give you some highlights of what we have. Now, last week we had a very powerful, unique team call where we had our CEO, Mr. Michael Weir, on the line, as well as a seven-figure, multi-figure earner from the network marketing industry who happens to be in the Shopping Sherlock, sharing with us some detailed information about who we are, where we're going, and what we're going to be doing in the very near future here with the Shopping Sherlock. So we had a very special ongoing presentation conference call on last week. This week we're going to get back to the normal way of doing things, of supporting you in your business and in your Sherlock franchise. So we started something. I don't know if we have any on the call tonight, but there are some dynamic things happening with our team. I stated earlier about the dynamics of Miss Lou Smith. Well, what Miss Lou Smith came up with, she came up with a dynamic system about maybe a month ago to help us get free customers in the Sherlock. And she also devised this winner's circle. You get 100 Sherlocks and you become a part of the winner's circle. And ladies and gentlemen, as a matter of fact, not only obtaining 100 Sherlocks, but just a few days ago, we had a young lady that got 100 Sherlocks in one day. 100 Sherlocks in one day. And that's the uniqueness of our particular model. So prior to me getting to our inspiration of the week, I wanted to acknowledge those that may be on the call that have given away 100 free Sherlock savers. So if there's anyone on the call right now that have given away, to have obtained your rights and privilege to be a part of the winner circle, the 100 Club of giving away 100 Sherlock savers, please state your name, your city, and where you're calling from, and say you're a part of the winner circle. If there's anybody on the line right now that's participated in that particular program and have achieved those number of customers, the floor is now open to you so that you can be acknowledge yourself, and get the respect and honor that you participate.
Thomas Kaminsky. I'm currently in Kansas City, Missouri, and I really appreciate the support. It's second to none, and Lou, I greatly appreciate you, and I am part of the winner's circle. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you as well. It's a two-way street, so we wouldn't be who we are and who she is without you and your support in following the training that we provide here at Power Team Marketing. I was chatting with Miss Lou Smith, and she was stating just maybe an hour or so ago, how supportive our team is, and what you did, sir, you just verified those statements. We know it, we believe it, we live it, we act it, but thank you so much for acknowledging all that we give as an overall team to one another. Do we have another winner in the 100 Club in the winner's circle? Anyone else out there tonight?
This is Monty Abdullah out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I would like to thank Ms. Lou Smith for the opportunity to showcase her talent as far as the winner's circle and all that is involved with that winner's circle. So thank you very much, Ms. Lou Smith, and thank you very much, Power Team Marketing.
Thank you. Way to go. And we've been seeing you blowing things up. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. We're going to take this thing right a lot. And ladies and gentlemen, know and understand this. We are at the beginning. We are at the crust. We are at the what do you call it? We are at the originating point from what we're doing with the Sherlock. So once again, the floor is open. Do we have any other 100 Club Winner Circle people out there who's giving away 100 Sherlock savers? Anyone else on the line?
Margie from Amboy.
Okay, going once, 100 member club. Going twice, 100 member club. Okay, gone. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do.
Wait, Dr. Mike, you missed, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Margie, somebody was trying to speak.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
This is Margie. I just said I was part of the Winner Circle.
Oh, thank you, Margie. You're so nice and sweet. You were talking so light. You know, I have loud voice, loud mouth. Okay, so you got to scream when you try to overtalk me, Margie.
Tell my husband I'm nice and sweet and quiet.
I know I heard just
Winner
hey,
Circle.
Margie, let's just do a three-way call and we'll get that done. We'll practice three ways with him, telling him how nice you are.
That'd be great. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Margie, for participating. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to attempt to keep our lines open for tonight, and we're going to share with you some information that we want you to understand who we are, where we are, and where we're going, and exactly what we have our hands on right here at the Sherlock. And so we're going to attempt to keep the lines open, and you know, if you can, if you're not speaking, which you should not be at this particular time, go ahead and press star six on your phone to mute yourself out, and then that way we'll make sure that the lines stay open. So with that being said, what I want to talk to us tonight about is something that what we have when we talk about the genesis of something, the beginning of something, we're in a unique position right now. You know, we've been blessed to have some strong leadership from Mr. Michael Weeder. And the powerful thing about Mr. Michael Weeder, if you haven't, you know, really taken the time to look at that slide on our presentation, or you haven't taken the time to Google him and find out what his background is, you'll find out that this gentleman has a vision for the future. Not just a vision for the future for himself, but for what's happening in our marketplace. You know, I was speaking with him a while back, you know, I think maybe a week ago or a week and a half ago, whenever it was, and he was sharing with me just a little bit more detail about the vision and where he's taking the shopping Sherlock and where it's going to be happening right around the corner. And I already had a lot of respect for him, but getting off that call, at the end of that call, I just gained a lot more respect for that gentleman and where he's going. Now, first thing that we have to understand, you know, who we are and what we do at the Shopping Sherlock, because we give away a free product, you have to understand the marketplace that we are in. And this is going to tie into our overall theme that I'm going to share with you in a moment, what the theme is going to be. But you have to understand who we are and what we're doing. Unlike a traditional multi-level marketing company, we're more of a hybrid affiliate marketing type of company or network marketing company. In other words, we have a service that is useful for people all around the world, but that particular service is not going to earn you, if you go out and give away 20 Sherlocks, it's not going to give you, you know, $500 back the next week. So what we do here at the Shopping Sherlock, based on the leadership of Mr. Michael Weeder, like he's always telling us on the leadership calls, we're looking to build, and I stress the word build, a legacy company. Well, Michael, what is a legacy company? A legacy company is a company that's looking to be around for 20, 50, or 100 plus years. Good example of legacy companies right now are Amway. How many of us on this line have ever heard of Amway? How many of us on this line have ever heard of Mary Kay, Nu Skin, Avon, Primerica, etc.? Those are legacy companies in our industry. And that's exactly what Mr. Weeder is looking to build. But check this out. Now we're getting to the theme of what our discussion is about tonight. Mr. Weeder is looking to products and services on the internet. They are taking advantage of small home-based businesses and retail stores in any particular neighborhood in any particular country. Now, that's what's happening right now. Staying on top of trends. That's where we are. That's where we're going. That's what we're doing in the shopping Sherlock. Mr. Weeder has already positioned our company to be at the forefront of that. Let me share this with you. Most of you already know that we do have competition out there. There are many hybrids to our free Sherlock Saver, right? Many different hybrids. Well, there are certain companies out there that are spending millions and millions and millions of dollars to be at the forefront of the trend of technology of online shopping and giving people access to cash back. Well, guess what? Here at the Shopping Sherlock, we are in front of that particular trend based on the leadership of Mr. Michael Weir. Now, let me share with you what makes us special and why you have to build for the long term. Why you have to build for the long term. In other words, as I stated on a presentation a while back, we have to look at our business as a franchise. It is not, I repeat, disclaimer, it is not a franchise. But being a business-minded person, I want us all to view it as a franchise. Well, Michael, what are you saying? I'm saying you need to put your stake down and plant your flag to be a part of the Shopping Sherlock for 2 to 3 years down the road. In other words, it's going to take what we call in the industry, it's going to take you time to ramp up if you don't have a large database, if you don't have 50,000 name list or more, if you're not a person of influence where you can get on the stage or get on a microphone or get on TV and reach hundreds of thousands, if not billions of people to listen to what you're going to say. If that is not you, this is how we have to position our mindset. This is how we have to position our thoughts concerning our Sherlock business. We have to build it as a franchise, taking baby steps, building up to big steps. And those baby steps are doing exactly what our November to Remember promotion is all about. And that promotion is all about you getting to. In this franchise-like business, my goal is to get me two business-minded people to show them the value of giving away a free service and saving money and earning money, but building a multi-billion-dollar corporation or business over X period of time, whether it's 1 year, 2 year, etc. Our numbers bear that out. So I'm looking to go out and get two business-minded people, share with them the value of the Sherlock, share with them the value of building a home-based business franchise based on the next cutting trends in home-based business, in online shopping, and B2B business. I'm sharing with them the vision, and I teach them to do the exact same thing. So if I starting tomorrow, because this is the first of the month, if I start with this concept of I'm building my business long term, if anyone ever told you in network marketing that it's a get rich quick and you can make money very, very quick, those are true answers, but it is not the norm. In other words, I love the way Mr. Brandon Ivy states this. He states this, and Mr. Chris McCoy stated it on two of his last trainings. Manage your expectations, okay? My goals are big, my goals are larger, my goals are whatever they're going to be. But I'm looking not only to have a 3-month or 6-month goal to earn, let's say, $20,000, $50,000, but I want a long-term goal. I want to stretch my Sherlock business goals out 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, etc. So in the month of November, my goal is simply this, okay? My goal is to take advantage of the November to Remember. I want to get the two business-minded members, and I want to teach them how to get them two business-minded people. When that process and that model is duplicated, ladies and gentlemen, you already see how it works out in our comp plan. If you don't know, you don't remember, just simply go to SherlockPresents.com and you'll see the video of what the numbers will yield you with two getting two. And I'm gonna give you an assignment. This is an assignment, okay? If you just build your brand, build your home-based business, build your quote unquote like a franchise Sherlock business, if you build that model out with two getting two, you get two this month and you have those two get two this month, then do the same thing with those two with those four next month in December, those four the next month in January, and you print that out to 6 months and you do geometric progression. Then you span it out to a year and watch and see what your numbers would look like by building upscale based on a curve opposed to a straight line. I'm gonna fly 100 miles per hour, and when I run out of gas, I'm out of gas. Opposed to saying I'm going to gauge myself, I'm going to gauge my process, I'm going to stay plugged into training, and if I'm going 60 miles per hour right now, or if I'm going 80 miles per hour right now, I'm going to go into the weigh station just like NASCAR. I'm going to take a pit stop. I'm going to refuel. I'm going to retool my tires, and then I'm going to get back on the highway. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So if you burst out within your first 30 days, you want to burst out, but you don't want to die at the end of the finish line. So you want to make a pit stop, come back in, stay plugged into the system, and then go back out. So in other words, let's talk about the trends. Let's talk about what we are literally in front of. When you look at some information that's out there right now, we are in the midst of another anywhere from 15 to 20 to 50, maybe even longer years of the marketplace. The more I talk to leaders out there in the marketplace, you see all around the internet, you talk to other leaders in the marketplace, they are promoting online shopping. Why? Because people found out that nutraceutical products doesn't have a true retention. They found out that telecommunication products don't have a true retention. What are you saying, Michael? It is not part of the next trend. They are not part of the next wave. That means that when I stop taking my product or I can't afford my product, that means I'm going to not pay. That means if I find a cheaper cell phone, I'm going to go with another carrier. Have you seen the advertisements from Sprint lately? Let's look at the trends right now. The trends, according to the United States Department of Labor, according to the United States Department of Labor, people today are seeking, businesses today, and won't-ask today are seeking webmasters, land operators, desktop publishers, and many people that are looking for a job. Where do they go first? They go to the internet to look for a job. So if they're on the internet, they're clicking on what pages. They're looking at other information. Advertisement is in front of them to find that particular job. Now, just a few decades ago, business magazines was talking about the latest office technology. They was talking about these fancy typewriters. I remember that. I had one of those fancy typewriters back in the mid-90s, right? And dictaphones. Well, right now, if you're not on top of the latest technology in regarding a cell phone, you're behind. Every 6 months, new cell phones coming out. Now you got the picture phone. Now you got the watch phone, etc. But guess what's going to happen with the Sherlock? We've already integrated that entire process. Nutraceutical companies haven't integrated that process, okay? Multi-level marketing companies, all multi-level marketing companies don't have the watch phone yet. I don't think maybe only like one of them have a watch phone right now. So what does that say, ladies and gentlemen? We're in the right place. We're in front of the right trend at the right time to do what we need to do. Taking advantage of a process. When you look at our business model and what we're doing, helping people save money. Let me give you an example, real life example. I advertise to my list. Now I'm not an internet marketer, and I don't claim to be. Maybe if you can see my videos, you know that, right? But I do happen to have a few people that contact me but never join any business that I was a part of, right? So what I do is I shout out and I invited some people, some guests to um, a live webinar presentation, right? And then I get an opt-in to someone signed up on my Sherlock Saver. This was a lady I met like a year ago, but then guess what? She purchased it, not purchased, but she signed up for the Sherlock Saver. Then she emails me back and said, Michael, I need to find this product. I need to find that product. Well, guess what I did? She already had the Sherlock Saver. So I emailed her back and I said, well, you just go to your Sherlock Saver, put it in the description the best you can to search for the product that you're looking for. And what did she do? She emailed me back today and said, Michael, thank you so much. I found what I was looking for. Now I need to make money working from home, to supplement my income right now. And I do want to join your business later. How much does it cost? You see what I'm saying? That's on top of a trend. I helped her save money by giving her something for free. But if I did not send her the information, she would have not known about the Sherlock. So the trends are all around the world. Everyone around the world is our customer. So we're staying on top of that. Now, this is the next thing we got to take advantage of, and I just looked up and saw my time. This is the next thing we got to stay on top of. We have to take advantage of the November to remember. To get into. Now, why is that important, Michael? That is important because that proves and pushes out our model. In other words, when I get to, I get paid $100. To get into in the month of November, you're going to get an extra $200 bonus. So as I push out this particular model, as I'm looking for my two new business partners, and then I have those two, I stay with them, I work with them, and I stay concentrated on them. I teach them how to give away free Sherlock Savers. I teach them how to become a part of the 100 Club, the Winner's Circle, like Miss Lou Smith. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, hey, listen here. You need to be emailing all your members, all your new members, the free Sherlock Saver application. Get them that video, get them that script that Miss Lou Smith put together, and make sure that they get that along with their welcome email. Because you want them, as Lou says, you want them to have some immediate success. Immediate success. And the way that she devised this concept is wonderful and phenomenal. Because watch this. If unlike the lady that signed up for my free Sherlock Savers, everyone's not gonna do it. Let me tell you why and what happened. We joined the Sherlock. Guess what I did? I sent out a blank email to my family members, and I have a large family. Guess how many of them signed up for the Sherlock Saver? None of them. But guess how many of them have the free Sherlock Saver right now today? All of them. Why and how? Hey, following Lou Smith system. Ladies and gentlemen, it works. It works. So with that being said, I want to encourage you. To stay on top of the trend. When someone says, what are you doing? You say, hey, I'm a part of the next $1 trillion trend, not only in America, but around the world. And they're going to say, well, what is that? How does it work? Well, this new trend that is happening is about allowing people to get and obtain things for free and yet save money. And I earn money by doing the exact same thing. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dr. Michael Smith Sr. I want to remind you of what we have going out. We're going to have our email going out the first thing in the morning about our new schedule that we have going on with Power Team Marketing. So on Monday, we're going to have a Getting Started training. And that Getting Started training is going to be supported by Miss Lou Smith. Then on Tuesday night and Thursday night is our grand opening night. Tuesday night and Thursday night is our grand opening night for Power Team Marketing. And then on Thursday night after the grand opening, we're going to have a test drive by Mr. Brandon Ivy. So that's what we have coming up the beginning of the week. So what you want to do, you want to be gathering all your names, all your numbers, all your information, all your contact list, and you want to be promoting the grand opening on Tuesday night. We promote from event to event. We just came off of two powerful events in New York and New Jersey. So we want to promote to the next live event, which is going to be our live webinar on Tuesday night. Tuesday night, and you'll be getting an email. Check our schedule on CEOs training.info. With that being Before we disconnect, ladies and gentlemen, uh, is there any other leaders that have anything that they want to acknowledge? Any other positive affirmation that you feel led to share with the team at this moment in time before we end the call? Going once, going twice.
Dr. Michael Smith,
Yes, ma'am.
this is Penny.
I knew that was Penny Cow. Yes, Miss Penny Cow. The floor is yours.
I had a bunch of people on my team that did not um, take their name for recognition, but I just want to say that, with what training that Miss Wonderful Lou Smith did, it did some amazing things for a lot of people. And I'm really, really excited because in my team alone, we had 2,842 new registered Sherlock Saber customers just in October. And to me, that's phenomenal. And, hands off to Ms. Lou Smith for her training because I don't think this would have been possible without her.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And we do want to acknowledge your team as well. So if you didn't know any of their names, go ahead and give them a shout out, Penny.
Okay, I know we have, let's see, there's Stacy Kokoma, there is Alicia McMath, there is Margie Wilson Becker, Kim Kempke. Let's see, we've also got John Vaughn, John Haggerty, Isolina Pixley. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's Deidre. Deidre is the one who had 124 hours.
Wow.
Gosh, there's so many. Mary Coon, Noel Floyd. I mean, it was just insanely incredible. I cried when um, I saw the numbers come in, and wow, I was just floored.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when you show up for training. That's what happens when you plug into the system. Things work. Things work. Things work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been my joy and privilege of being able to share with you tonight and to give us all some encouragement for the incoming week. This is going to be a new number to remember. Let's all go out and earn and make that $200 so that we can have something to shout and talk about and give away some more free Sherlock Savers. And let's take our home-based business. Remember this. If you forget anything else, don't forget this. I build for the long term, not the short term. The numbers bear it out. The system has been proven. And this is who we are, and this is what we do. We are building a legacy company. And if you want to be a part of a legacy company, you must go through the legacy time of the beginning. And Sherlock is beginning because there's only about 5,000 members right now. And when you talk about 5,000 members, ladies and gentlemen, that's a drop, a teardrop in a bucket. And a teardrop in a bucket of a 10-gallon bucket of water. With that being said, this has been Dr. Michael Smith Sr., Global Power Affiliate with the Shopee Sherlock and Executive Partner with Power Team Marketing. See you all tomorrow night on our Getting Started training. You all have a great day and let's Sherlock. Bye-bye now.
Good night. Good night.
Night.